Good morning and welcome back to part 3 of our LUGDUNUM series in Caesar 3 Reconquered in the Augustus mod. Previously, we expanded here to the southern island. As you can see, we've created this lovely block connected by 2 bridges. And we are starting to populate it a little bit slowly here. It does take a long time for plebs to actually get to their houses in this map, and because there's a limited number of plebs that can be on the screen at one time, it does take a bit to get ramped up. After that, we set up our dock. We got our last trade route up here, as you can see. We started farming up here, and we got our mission post, so we can calm down the Gauls, which is very important. We also took out the wolves on the map, and then we got rid of our barracks and things like that over here, because I don't think we're going to be needing them anymore. Now, one thing we were asked for last time is weapons, and we hadn't even started weapons production yet, so that's going to be on our to-do list right away here, because we're going to need 16 weapons, and we've got 21 months to grab it. So, the way we're going to do this is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this area, we're going to set up some iron mines, maybe 3 of them, and then we'll set up a bunch of weapons manufactories here. We'll get a warehouse, and then I believe I can sell weapons. Yes, I can sell weapons to Massilia. So once we've stored up and sent to Caesar with the remaining weapons we're going to get, we're just going to ship them over to our warehouse by the dock here, and then we'll start selling that so these ship traders have something to buy. So I'm going to enable weapons here. Let's go down to 8 for now because there's going to be other things we're wanting to get in here and sell. And even though we're minus 42 right now, we have room for... Oops, that is the wrong button. We have room for 397 right now. So there's going to be people moving in, and they're going to be filling these jobs with some regularity. We have a big group coming in right now, in fact. So, let's get this started. This is all mineable here, I believe. So let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. Like so. And we're going to get 3 iron mines. Kind of want to get it down here. We'll do it here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we're going to move the road up like this. And then we're going to get a... I think I'm actually going to get a warehouse up here, but I digress. Let's go workshops, weapons. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to get a warehouse right here for said weapons. We can turn all this off because we're not going to bring anything else here. Set it to weapons, and there we go. And then we'll just need our engineer to pop in here, and that's fine, so we can grab our... What am I even saying? I can't even speak English anymore, people. What's going on in my brain? So we can repair our building so nothing falls apart. There we go. I don't know what I was trying to grab there. It is a hot, hot morning here in Kyoto today, people. I'm telling you, it is a rough one out there. It's been super hot the past few days. The humidity has been out of control. So I'm hoping that calms down here soon. And we can get into a lovely Japan fall. I do love fall here. Especially in Kyoto, it's a bit spoiled for fall because we have a lot of trees here that we're surrounded by hills, and so there's a lot of, you know, the turning of the fall colors, and it's quite beautiful. Everything is lovely to see. All right, let's get a small pond here. We do love our small ponds. That should take care of any desirability issues here. There we go. And we're going to just let the people move in. I could upgrade these, but that would mean I'd have to add a library and a whatchamacallit, a theater. Although I do kind of want... Oh, I do have a bath. Okay, I have a bath over here. Cool. And that would just take more plebs, which would mean we're going to be setting ourselves back even more. Aha! We're being asked for 12 gold, and we only have 24 months to do it. Ooh, and we have a request here. To the new governor. Thus far, your farmers have been unable to successfully cultivate grapevines suitable for wine production. This is unhelpful to your to your prospects of attracting patricians to settle in our city. Your agricultural and religious advisors propose that if you were to build a grand temple to Ceres, the goddess of fertility, her blessing could improve the local cultivation of vines. All right. Sounds good to me. So we have a quest to build a grand temple of Ceres, and that'll let us get our own wine, which will do wonders for getting our patricians up to the correct level. That's not going to be happening anytime soon. We're not too worried about it. However, it's good to know. Now, we've been asked for quite a bit of gold. 12 gold is a lot, and we have 0 in our stores, so that is a bit rough. So what we're going to do is we're going to add more gold mines here in a second, but as you can see, we're minus 109, and we're waiting for people to move in. It's kind of a bad time for this to happen. Now, I could technically, like, turn off some buildings here. Try to get any unused buildings or unneeded buildings out of here, and then we can refocus. But I'm going to live life on the edge. And we're going to take it easy. And we're just going to wait for our plebs to come in. Because they're coming in. We got plenty coming in, as you can see. We're going to wait for them to come in. And we'll slowly get what we need. So the pacing of this map is a bit rough because of that long travel time. But fear not. Our favor right now is 49. It's pretty high. We've got our weapons production here getting started. Almost everything's now producing except for these two. But that should be fixed in no time at all. Alright. Now our wood production here, our furniture production, is still a little bit jank, but it's not too bad. I'm not too worried about it. So we'll let that lie here. Minus 94. We're slowly making our way there. Let's actually do, let's go to our labor advisor. Industry and commerce, okay, that's where it's coming from. Food production is 310. Let's put priority 4 here. Because I'm fine taking some away from health and education. I would rather have full production on my industry here, so that we're getting as much as possible out of our production. It's going to be very important. Alright, let's make sure we're storing this gold. I forgot to do that. We might have sold some gold by accident there, I'm not sure. I don't think we did. And then we'll add some more gold once he gets the chance here. What does this put us at now? We have room for 313 still. Okay, so we got plenty of room. Plenty of room. I can go ahead and add one more house here, just to squeeze whatever we can out of the block here, and that's fine. Excuse me. Okay, it looks like our food situation has pretty much settled here. We've got plenty of wheat over here. We've got more coming in. And now we have only wheat here, and then only veggies here. That's fine. We don't have to diversify our food economy here that much for these guys, so I'm okay with this. It's just a matter of getting plebs in here. Here's a good train right here. Ooh, landslides is a bit rough. Landslides are not helpful. So hopefully we can... It's not like we're in desperate need of money, but we want people to continue coming in, of course. Alright, now... Should I go ahead and add the gold now? So the gold mines take 30 people. 30 a pop. That is quite a bit. Let's move this up to 16, because we're going to need 12 here, actually. So 8 won't cut it. And 30 is quite rough. Okay, oh, you know what? The plebs actually still come in. They don't care too much about the landslides, it appears. So we actually do have a lot of unused iron here. Unused as in it's not being sold. I wonder if that's just because of the landslides, or have we actually oversold our iron here. Let's check. It's October. 30 of 30 to Narbo. And no one else is actually buying iron. Okay, so this is good. So we actually have too much iron production here. More than we can sell, and because we added our own weapons section here, I think we can get rid of some of this. Well, let's see here. How much do we actually have going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5. But it is overproducing. Do I have any other iron mines besides these? I don't think so. What was that? I clicked off of it too fast. Imperial Reminder. That's for the weapons. We're more than halfway there to the weapons, so we should be okay. So let's get rid of one of the iron boys here. We'll get rid of this guy. And yeah. We have this constant trickle of plebs coming in. I almost wish they would come in one big train here, just to have we can have a big burst of plebs, but a little trickle is a bit rough. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, because gold takes an exceptionally long time, right? I do want to get a couple more gold mines here going as fast as possible. Could get one up here, since we just nixed one. Could go right here. That would be fine. It's gonna put us at minus 66, so that's okay. I almost want to add like a little city right here, but there's no water. Well, is there any way down here? Actually, there's not. Okay, good to know. I wonder if that was like a thing intended, like maybe you could get something here for the plebs, but I don't think it is. All right. Minus 63. Pleb. Weapons are almost done, which is very important. Because even if we're late on the gold, we'll balance out a little bit with the weapons. See some gold being moved in there. Okay, let's leave that alone for a second and let's focus back on our block here. So, it might be worth it just to get the entertainment up now. We're at minus 34, and so that's gonna balance out pretty quickly here. I think it'll be okay. And that'll just let a huge amount of people come in. That'll give us an extra, gosh, a lot of extra people per house. Like something like 15 or something extra. Maybe 14 per house, which is a lot. We can also start getting houses on the periphery here if we wanted to as well. So, that being said, where do I want to get these guys? I think I kind of want to get something over here. Let's get our library. Can I fit it here? Can fit the library there. And I'll grab the theater right next door. And there we go. And that'll kill our unemployment a little bit for the two structures, but it will level these guys up pretty quickly. You can see them going up right there. Or were they going down? Ah, okay, they're leveling up, that's right. This is a large hovel, this is a small hovel. It's hard to tell which one's better than the other. They both look kind of like terrible places to live, but fear not. We'll figure it out here. Alright. Well, that's going to help with that. We're at minus 50. I want to get one more gold mine here. Okay, our weapons are ready. This is perfect. Let's send out those weapons. It's going to be a big help for Caesar. And we're at 412 at 14 months. Okay. Let's go ahead and do... Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do... I think we're gonna have to get another gold mine right away. Fine on the gods. Okay, there we go. These guys are starting to level up finally. Perfect. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the other gold mine right now. Put it right there. So that's 5 gold mines. And that should... I don't know if that's good. We're gonna get 8 in a year from 5 gold mines. Maybe we will. I think it's like 2 per year. I think we will. The gold mining rate is just very, very slow. Alright, we're also going to get a cart depot here now. Let's stick that sucker right there. And we're going to be moving our weapons from warehouse 10 to warehouse, what is this, 7. 10 to 7. So let's do it. And then let's make sure that weapons are available to be sold. Perfect. Alright, so that'll take care of some extra exports there. 7 of 12 now. Yeah, I think we'll probably make the gold ask here. We've got this guy who's whining about desirability. For shame. I'm going to leave him there for a second because I do not feel bad for him whatsoever. I'll try to fill in the blanks here for buildings. There we go. I wonder why these guys haven't leveled up yet. I'm not actually sure why. I don't think the bridges cause any issues here, because you can see the food's definitely getting around. So the market ladies are definitely doing it. And then the, we've got a full circle here, so we'll let it do its thing. I think it'll make it there on its own. We're still at minus 63, but you can see we got plebs coming in here, here, some here. Okay, we still have continuing immigration, that's fine. We'll keep an eye on that just in case, but it should be okay. I don't imagine anything's gonna get in the way of this for too long. What's the education? Where is my education guy? Where are you, you big nerd?
There's a real shortage of workers here.
This city is terribly short of workers.
Baths worker.
There's a real shortage of workers.
I've never seen so many buildings needing more workers.
The purple guy, Destinian Hoffmanlius. Some of these names are great, by the way.
They say there's food here. Is it a good place to live?
They say there's food here. Typical pleb. Alright, we'll keep an eye on this for a second. It shouldn't be a problem. I don't know why it's... The entertainer got over here, but not the librarian. There he is. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that should help it out. We're 8 of 12 now on the gold, so I think we're going to be fine. Just 4 more, so that's 1 more go from each of these, plus an extra one there. And that'll let us get back to selling our gold, which is going to be important because we need to make more money. Our first shipment of weapons is also here, which means the next boat that's going to come in is actually going to have something to buy, which is very nice. And so, well, I say that, and now we are being harangued for weapons once again. You hate to see it. So let's go ahead and hit store here. Sorry, boys. But these weapons are not for sale anymore. I have teased you with putting them on display right outside the dock, and yet now the Emperor requests, Caesar requests, that they be taken. Shame, shame, shame. Blame Augustus, not me. Alright, minus 34 now on our plebs, so we are inching ever closer to balance, and then hopefully to excess here with our plebs. Let's take a look. Available capacity is 411. We got plenty of available room. We have jobs that need to be filled, so That's gonna be okay. This one house is probably triggering a lot of people. I know. I don't like it either. But we'll leave it just for a second until I know what I want to put here. I could probably get like a statue or something down here and that'd be fine. This is a rock. That's a rock. Okay, I've lied to you. I can't take it anymore either. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Ugh. Sometimes an eyesore is just too much of an eyesore even for me. There we go. Our gold has made it, so let's go ahead and sell that stuff. Get it out of here. We are going to want a city mint here eventually. We're going to move gold down to 8 again. Although we don't really need to do that. Okay, so we've made it through our objectives in terms of getting gold out, which is pretty big, and our weapons. Got a second weapons ask, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, because this is already full. And we're going to have weapons being stored up here. Yeah, we're 20 of 24 already, which is pretty big. So just 4 more, and then we'll be good to go. Although these guys might take... Are they going to take, even though the other one's full? I don't think they will. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, let's... I'm going to turn this off for a second, because what'll happen is they'll take it, and they'll stand outside of this one, waiting to deliver. And I could just add more right now. Like, add more space for more weapons they could actually deliver and it'd be fine. But it would mean, like, this would go down for a while, and I just want to get this over with as fast as possible. So the fastest way to complete this was just to turn off the cart depot, let the last shipment of weapons comes in so we can send it all out to Caesar, and then turn this back on, and then we can proceed business as usual. I feel like I explained that in an awkward way, but hopefully it makes sense. Okay, we are at +4. Finally, we have a surplus of plebs. Praise be to Sol. We are going to be able to expand our infrastructure here shortly. And now, not too quickly, because we have only 7 plebs available to work, but it's nice to be out of the doghouse in terms of workers. That is a good feeling. So what do we want to do? Well, we do want to get a city mint. That, I think, is actually one of our objectives. But we really want to get the last of our infrastructure set up, and that let's review here actually. So to Narbo, we're selling basically everything we can right now. I know it's a 0 because that's where we're in the new year, so that's why. To Bertigala, we are again selling pretty much everything we can. To Lutetia, we are again selling pretty much everything we can. So Massilia is the last piece of the puzzle. Massilia will buy 60 oil a year, and oil is worth 140, so that's worth a pretty penny. So we just need to set up some sort of olive infrastructure here, and olives are bought from Bertigala. So that means setting up an olive import here, setting up olive oil makers, like maybe around here we could do it, and then we can be shipping those olive oils down to the warehouse here, and we'll be making a lot of extra money per year. We'll have weapons and olives being sold. The gold we're not too worried about because Massilia doesn't buy that much gold per year, and we're already making a good amount of money. But the olive oil will just be a nice kind of final addition to the economy so we can get everything going. Okay, we have enough weapons now. Let's go ahead and send them out. Let's turn our cat depot. We're back to cat depots here. Our cat depot back on, so we can be shipping down to the dock here. And then I think... Oh, these take 15 employees. I thought they only took 10. Maybe they changed that. I think we can add the... the olive oil infrastructure now. It's going to put us in the minus a little bit, but we're kind of okay with that right now. I think we're fine. So I think what we can do is we can get like maybe a warehouse up here, or maybe we'll get a warehouse here and then we'll flank it with olive oil here. Our olive oil factories. Olive oil makers. What's the proper word for an olive oil maker? A workshop? Emperor's Gratitude, okay. And then we'll just set up a cart depot, and then that should be okay to go. So where do I want to put this stuff? Let's see. Let's do a big think here. If I set up the warehouse down here and have the olive oil makers up here, it's a little bit frustrating because it's like what happened here. We have kind of some dead time with some of these. I'm not too concerned about it right now, as you can see. I haven't moved anything. But it is a little bit inefficient here for what we're trying to do. So let's get the warehouse up here instead. So we're going to set up the warehouse here, right in the middle. Once these dirty plebs get out of my way. There we go. And do you see this? Do you see what I've done? I'm just now noticing it. That wasn't... Buildings don't touch diagonally. I am ashamed of myself. How dare I? Okay. How many of you guys noticed that from episode 1, by the way? I bet there's someone in here who was just waiting to see if I'd ever catch it or if I'd go to the end of the series without catching it. I know you guys. I know who you are. Alright, let's get our olive oil workshops here. So we're going to get, let's see, we've got one here, here, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up a road. This is going to be magical. Like this. And like that. We're going to get a couple of roadblocks here. And we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 3 and 3, so that's 6. I'm going to get a single engineer here. And this is going to be for our olive oil. We're going to go up to 16. Our olives, we're going to bring that down to 8. Come here, you. And then we're going to go to our olive imports. We're going to say importing max. And our oil, we're going to set it to exporting. And this is going to kill our unemployment here for a bit. You're going to see that go into the negative very quickly at negative 26. That's okay, that's not too bad. We've been in worse positions here. But now we can finally get that oil making, and if we want, even though we're negative right now, I think I'm just going to do it anyway. We can get our... There we go. We're going to get our cart depot. And we're going to be going from warehouse 11 to warehouse 7. And let's add oil. That at 8. So we're going to go 11 to 7. Where are you, oil? There we go. And now our kind of the last piece of our economic puzzle is going to fall into place, minus the city mint, of course. That is also important. We're going to have to do that soon, but we're not in a big rush. Speaking of city mint, though, let me actually check here. Where are you? Where are you, you big lug? 8 clay, 6 timber, 4 iron. Clay, clay, clay. I think Massilia is our clay guy. Yep. So that is a bit annoying. So what I might do is... Where do I want to put this thing? I would rather put it up here because it's right next to our gold production, right? So if I can get a city mint like right here... Oh wait, I think I need a... Do I need a senate? I need something for the city mint, don't I? I think you need a senate. Oh, we're being asked for 750 denarii. Let's get that to him. Right away, sir. I think it's a senate that you need. Let me actually see here. Now, the senate is a big old building. It is a big old sucker. Look at that thing. Oh, you hate to see it. And there's all these rocks over here. Can't put it there. We could fit it here. We could move the bath and then fit it here. That might be a thing. We might be able to fit it here, actually. And you might ask, well, aren't you giving up a lot of, 3x3 space for this? The answer is yes. However, our prosperity goal is 95, and our population goal is only 7,500. So we can actually leave these at small costs if we want and just get like 3x3 palaces. And that'll get us to 95 with this population, I think, pretty easily. I think. If I remember correctly. We should be able to do that. Okay, where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Senate. Oh, bamboozled again. It was a rock here. Oh, no. You hate to see it. Okay, so let's, I'm going to temporarily get rid of my bath. Okay, we're going to grab this guy up here. And we're going to get our new baths right next door. And there we go. There's still room for the people to move around. And that's fine. And now I think I can get a city mint, right? Right. Yes, I can. Okay. Need the Senate. Okay, so the city mint. Let's talk about the city mint. We can slap this guy near gold because we're going to be using it to produce gold. I actually don't remember if it has to be near, if the gold delivers, like if a gold mine will deliver directly to the city mint or if they're going to get it from the warehouse here. I'm not exactly sure. So I could actually put it here without any kind of big loss to my production. We don't have to be producing all the time. Or I could even put it up here, because this is kind of happy in the middle, right? This is like, if the gold mines can deliver right to it, then it's on the way. If not, then the gold can just be moved over from here, and I think that's fine. So, I think here is actually going to be the spot that I choose. So there we go. It's going to be our city mint spot. The gods are still fine with us, so that's good. Take a sip of my drink. And we're going to need an architect and a workers guild, but more importantly, we're going to need clay, and that's going to be a little bit of a sucker, isn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to import a little bit of clay, not too much, just a bit, just a tad. We're going to get it just right here, and then we're going to ship it over here just so it can be used in the project, and then we're going to take away the ability to ferry it over, because I don't want any clay sitting here. That'd be annoying. And then we'll let this finish, and then we won't have to do that anymore. I don't think we're going to need any more clay up there for anything. Our Grand Temple of Ceres, first of all, I don't think it needs clay, but second of all, for like bricks and things like that, we're just going to build it around here somewhere. I think that's going to be the play. I don't want to build it anywhere else, I think. Let's look at our population here. We have room for 162, so that's actually not a lot considering we're minus 32 right now. So that means we're going to expand our housing. Oops, that's not right. That's not right. 2, 1, 2, 3. So we'll get 3 houses right here, and then we'll fill in the blanks. So there'll be a total of 5. They are going to be a little undesirable because of this good old lovely thing called an aqueduct. So let's go ahead and make it beautiful. Let's make Gaul great again. Mugga. Mugga. I don't think that has a nice ring to it. Alright. So that'll take care. What is that going to give us? It's going to be 68 occupants times 5. Okay, so that's going to be like 340 new plebs just from these 5 houses, which is going to be very good and very nice. We'd love to see it. How are we doing on our olive oil production here? Nice, okay, we're starting to get our olive oil in. And we should be shipping that stuff out as well. And I'm fine with that. And as long as we have more plebs coming in, we should be fine. Now, I could also add some houses up here if I wanted to. That's a thing we could do. Also on this side, technically, we could go... We could definitely do more with this block, and we might. But more importantly, we're going to be getting another big block here. Of course, the patricians are going to go up here, so we should be okay. This is kind of an awkward space for patricians. I remember I had a bit of trouble with it last time because the block here is fine, but you get a little bit crammed for space for like your desirability buildings and things like that. You might be able to like do something more up here, but I usually get your... I think last time I got my, maybe I didn't. I think I got like my actors colony and things like around here along with the reservoir. And then had all the buildings over here. I might have had that up here near the farms then. I just can't remember what I did, but... Either way, it's, there's ways around it. You can easily get 3x3 palaces. It's just, it's gonna be an awkward fit for some things. But that's okay, that's okay. I'm gonna get a couple more Loraria here. We have an open space here, so we can get another house here, actually, which is nice. Let's see. Is there any other place I can stick a Lararia? Yeah, we can put one right there. Alright, 3k plebs. Fantastic. Love to see it. Get one here. There we go. And then over here, looks like we're closed up on that side, so that's fine. Okay. Unemployment is balanced out again. We're at positive unemployment numbers, which is good. We have a little bit of excess, not too much. Got a lot of oil here. And it is a long trip for the oil oxes. A very long trip. I could get some... And I think I will. I might get some highways here just to help this out a little bit. Because, man, this is it's a long trip. And just any kind of time we can shave off this is going to be nice. So let's actually get a highway. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's go like that. They might, it's a bit zigzaggy. We could have just done like a straight thing down here and made it connect like that, but I think it's okay. We'll leave it like that for now. And, yeah, we just need anything that'll let us get things out of here faster is going to be helpful. Yeah, so this is going to go straight up here. And then it's going to go straight up. Let's see. Sometimes they'll fit with it, sometimes they won't. Let's, we'll get the highway over here instead. Let's get rid of this guy. Get rid of that guy. Probably get rid of this. So let's get rid of this guy. Highway here instead. Yeah, he's going over to where the highways were. So they're kind of adjusting in a weird way, but there we go. Okay, that looks fine. I think I'm okay with this. It's a bit extra, but it's okay. We got plenty of money and we're not in desperate need or anything. Okay. Okie dokie. We got houses set up here. Aha. Knew it was going to happen to one of you guys, so I'm going to put a fountain here just so we can get these guys to level up properly. We got 2 more houses here. Plus 34, okay, cool. We got plenty of room for more plebs. Got plenty of weapons coming in. Furniture is being sold. Looks like we sold out on our iron here already. Okay, let's take a look at that. 30 of 30 on iron, yeah. Okay, that sells out really, really fast. Because we end up with a huge stock here of iron, and so they sell, like, the first half of the quota in the beginning of the year. So I think that's what's going on. So we'll let that build up for a time. That's okay. That's a-okay. And let's go ahead and get the city mint squared away. So we're going to get our Architects Guild. We're going to sit it right next door. We're going to get a work camp. And we can put this right next door as well. Landslides, uh-oh. So that'll let us get the timber and iron that we so require. And the clay, we only need 8. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down here. We're going to allow 8 clay here. We're going to go to our imports. I'm going to find clay, and we're going to hit importing. I'm going to go up to 8 because I don't want them to do anything else. Just go do 8 and then say sayonara, please. Do not tempt me with more clay, you fiend. And then we're probably going to end up getting another warehouse here, but we'll save that for later. There we go. Look at that. We're starting to get oil over here now, too. You love to see it. Plenty of weapons, plenty of oil. Where's the ship, though? 12 of 24 on weapons. Alright. So hopefully we get another boat in here soon. We'll let that do its thing. And then let's think about our city blocks here for a second. So I'm a little less than halfway to my my population goal, right? We can of course fit more people here. This is so ugly. This is hideous. This is awful. Oh man, I just hate to see it so much. Let's try to fix that up here. Just get these guys to where they ought to be. It's such a drain when you have a lot of 1x1 houses. Like, 1x1 houses are the bane of your existence all the time, so never forget it. I think part of the problem is this, is because it's considered a small tent when it's for, like, you have the for sale signs up there. So it can kill the, desirability pretty quickly. Okay, here we go. Here's our boat. 6 clay, we just need 2 more clay. And this should be it. God damn it. 1 more clay, nerd. There it is. There we go. Okay. 8 clay. That's all we needed. So we're going to go back to clay. We're going to hit not importing. We don't need any more of that stuff. Get out of here, nerd. We don't want you. We don't need you. Please leave. No. Away with you. Away with you, fiend. Thank you. Just keep buying our goods. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get a cart depot to send this 8 clay up here. And I'm going to make room for it in... Actually, we need to allow work camps here. Yeah, we need to allow work camp here. Work camp here. And we're going to allow the clay... I'm going to put it over here. So we're going to go clay, 8... Work camp's on, okay, and then we're gonna get a cart depot. I guess I could do it down here. Let's take a second here. Excuse me. I think eventually we're gonna want another. Oh my god, another warehouse here. So let's actually get it now. So we're going to go 1, 2, and that gives me a 4x4 for a cart depot here, right? Yep. Let's add the cart depot. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn everything off here except for the boat. And we're going to do the clay now, and this is going from 7 to whatever the other one has clay. To 4. And we're only doing this one time to get the clay up there. And then we can get rid of this cart depot potentially. Excuse me. We're selling a ton of stuff right now. You can see our money is just going way up. Got a lot of goods. And we are sending the oxen out. That's 4 of the... That's 4 of the whatchamacallits right now. The 4 of the clay, and this should be the other 4. There we go, perfect. That's just fine. Once this is done, we can get rid of the Architects Guild, we can get rid of the work camp here. We might keep the work camp. I'll see. I'll actually, no, because I think what we're going to do is once we start building things, if we build them down here, we'll just establish work camps here, and we'll just ship over the materials. Otherwise, we could build, like, the Temple of Ceres up here. I think this is enough room for it. I'm actually gonna clear out some of this Gallic mess here. So let's go to our Grand Temples. Yes, that easily fits. Okay, perfect. So we could get the Grand Temple right here. And that would let us get most of what we need from right here. However, that wouldn't take care of our clay issue. Can we get sand on this map? We cannot. Okay. So bricks we're going to have to just raw dog import, which comes, I think, also from Massilia. So you're in kind of a quandary either way here when it comes to getting your materials. Because your bricks are going to be from down here, your concrete is going to be... Wait, who's sending us sand? Massilia is also sending us sand. So concrete also is going to end up down here. So I think I'm changing my mind. I think it'd be better to get the Grand Temple of Ceres like maybe down here somewhere. Because most of the materials we need are going to come from this area, and we might actually be able to get stone around here. Yeah, we can actually get stone here. So we wouldn't even need to get whatchamacallit. We wouldn't even need, oh my gosh. We wouldn't even need to send stone from this area down here, because we can get our own stone down here, our locally sourced stone. There we go. So I think that actually might be the play. We're going to put things down here instead. That'll be the plan. Alright. It looks like everything's going swimmingly for the plebs. Let's take a look real quick. Okay, yeah, this got sorted out as well. What do we have room for here? Room for 268. Okay, so we have room for a bit more on our pleb front here. I do want to get another house if possible. Actually, let's get rid of this thing. Well, let's do a couple things first. First, let's just make sure this gets done. Okay, there's the clay. We've gotten the clay. Got our 8 clay here, so I am going to get rid of this. Don't want it anymore. Get out. 70 unemployed plebs, so that's plenty of plebs to do something here. Make some plays. And now we have the clay being delivered to our city mint. We have a huge amount of olive oil stocked up here because it is taking a long time to move that olive oil down here. But that is what it is. Same thing with the weapons. It's just... It takes time. What can you do? We are very efficient here. You can see we have weapons constantly being made. We have storage of iron pretty much everywhere. So I think we're good to go on weapons production. Unless we start being asked for like 32 weapons at a time, in which case we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but we should be okay. We're in February now. There we go. Here comes the last of the clay. And then the architect should spawn out here almost immediately and then walk right next door to christen our whatchamacallit, our city mint, and then we can start refining that gold. It's going to be very important for us. Could get some other gold mines. There he is. He's working on it now. We can get some other gold mines, and I think we can really just pump out as much as we can from the city mint for extra money. But I think this does fulfill a quest for us, which will be pretty cool. Very cool. In the meantime, what's our next objectives here? We want the Grand Temple of Ceres for sure, but we also want a new district here, unless we can really maximize this block here, which we could. We could definitely do more here. Let's get that. Let's actually get a fountain up here. We can get it like right back here, even. I could move these two, and I could put houses here, I think, as well. A lower price for gold. I am crushed. Aha, our city mint is completed. It takes 40 employees. It is a big one. Okay. So we can do 1 cartload of gold into 500 denarii. So it's going to be taking gold, and it's going to be moving that just into raw cash. Gold to gold. Sure, why not? So we'll let that do its thing, and then let's add a couple more gold mines, actually. Well, I say a couple. We're going to do 1 for now, because that's what we have room for. I'm going to put it right there. It's on the way. There we go. And there we go. This is starting to produce. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, this is very good for us. We're going to be just printing money here. We went to the Septimius Severus School of Economics, and we're just going to be printing money as if the value will never go down. Stonks only go up. That's the way it works. That's how economics works, people. Always invest. Because the economy can only grow. And that's how it is. Boom. Professional advice. Okay. That being said, in all seriousness, I think we're at a pretty good spot here. So, let's think about what our plan is going to be for next episode. Economically, we are set forever. We're not going to have to add anything more economically, because at this point we have free money, right? We're just printing cash. We want to set up a couple more houses on this block, because we want to get as many houses squeezed in here as we can. That's going to be important. And then we're going to want to set up our patricians, and then we're also going to want to set up a nice big fat block over here as well, because this can house a lot of plebs too. So what I might do is, because it's going to take so long for the plebs to get here, I think I'm actually going to set up this block first, and then build it up a bit, at least to small costs here, and then we just have a constant stream of plebs. And then we'll move back one and we'll do our patricians, because that, you know, once the patricians get up, then it saps, you know, a lot of your workforce because they don't work anymore. And then while that's going on, we're going to get our 32 weapons here, by the way. So let's okay, that is set to do 32. That's fine. While that's going on, we're going to get our Grand Temple of Ceres, and I think I'm going to actually get it down here. And then that'll leave room for an extra block here if we need it. Which we might. It's, we'll probably end up getting that block. Because right here, we're probably going to end up between these two blocks with about 3,500 plebs. Which is pretty good, but it's not great. With another full block here, you know, that'll put us at about 5,000 some odd, and then the patricians here is going to be at 6,000 some odd, so we're probably going to need another 1,000 plebs, which means we can get like a small block here. We could level these guys up, but it's also annoying, so we might end up doing that as well. Alright, we'll get a couple more houses here just to do it. Can I actually fit a fountain here? I wonder, can I? No. That would be nice. And then I could, like, drop a fountain right here or something. Oh, well. I mean, I could get a reservoir up here, and that would be fine, too. This was probably the play here. Just get a reservoir up here. But we'll see, because I might want to use this for concrete as well. Sorry, I'm babbling here. But, okay, so... yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Because right now, as it stands, we have a total capacity of 3,516. And I do have room to add a couple more houses here and there on these blocks, so we can probably get up closer to 4,000 on this. But I think we might need another block here. We'll see. Alright, well that's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe, drop a comment, do all the fun YouTube stuff. I do appreciate all you guys all the time. You can join me as well on Twitch. We've been doing a lot of more other strategy games. We've been talking about the old StarCraft Brood Warrior. We're going to be doing Warcraft 2 and 3 as well. So you can follow me, twitch.tv/AuthorValentine as well. Come join the fun. And yeah, thank you again for your constant support on this channel. I do appreciate it. And until next time, you guys have a great rest of your days. Take care.